What's up, Buttercups? It's me, Amy Young, coming at you with a Friday freestyle. Ding! We made it through another week. Yahoo! I was thinking about one of my past lives this week. I was thinking about my time at ye old Starbucks. I was a barista for like 6 years. I worked at Starbucks for a long time. And I was thinking specifically about a meeting that we'd had with my store where our district manager had to come in. For anyone who's ever worked in like retail or customer service or something, you know that like when that person has to come to meetings, usually it's like, oh, something bad's gonna happen. The store was great. There'd just been like a lot of kind of weird drama, and like shit going down between employees. It was kind of stupid. I wasn't really involved in any of it, but he came in and I remember he said to everyone, you know, like, this is a place where we come to do work and we come to be here for other people. One thing that's amazing about Starbucks is like they're all about customer service, like so much. So I once read an article that said that baristas receive more training on the social interactions that they have with customers, or as Starbucks likes to call them, guests, than doctors receive with patients. Like baristas have a better bedside manner training wise than most physicians do. How crazy is that? So there's a huge emphasis, obviously, yeah. And he was reiterating this about like showing up, being there for the guest, doing what needed to be done to provide this person with an exemplary experience. And he's like, when you guys come in with your dramas and your stresses and your outside life troubles, and you bring them into the store and you bring them onto the floor, you're not allowing yourself to show up for anybody. And you're not providing the kind of experience that we need to provide here at Starbucks. He was like real legit about this. And people started being like, well, that's unfair. You know, like there's sometimes life is stressful. Like in this person, if we have an issue outside of work, like I'm just supposed to come in and forget about it. And I remember he said, listen, we all walk around all day long with a stress suitcase, okay? He was like, I have a million things in my stress suitcase at all times that none of you will ever know about. When I go into my stores as a manager, I leave my stress suitcase at the door. And I leave all of that in the entryway, and then I come in and I show up and I do my job. And that's what I need you guys to do. That's what I'm asking you to do. And I have always thought about this idea of a stress suitcase, because I think most of us have a really shitty relationship with the stressors in our lives, in that we're not good at managing it. If anything, I think a lot of times we just tell ourselves like, this shouldn't be stressing me out, or I shouldn't be so caught up in this, or like, yeah, I have beef with this person, but it shouldn't be that way. And it's like, if you have a stressor in your life, it makes sense that you're stressed. It makes sense that you're walking around with this little suitcase because maybe your mom is in the hospital, or you're going through a really rough breakup, or you have $80,000 in debt, or you know, like you don't know how you're gonna get health insurance next year, or like, I don't know. We all have shit in our little stress suitcase. The problem is that most of us are carrying it around with us everywhere, and we so rarely give ourselves permission to just put it down. Which doesn't mean that we're abandoning it or acting like it doesn't exist, or telling ourselves, oh no, it's totally fine. It's, you know, like la 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 la, I don't have any stresses. But it is okay, nay, necessary, to live in a way that allows you to not have this like 2-ton suitcase of stress being lugged around with you at all times. Because it's impossible to be present or enjoy yourself or just relax a little bit or have fun. So many of the things that I personally believe like we're here to do, like have fun and lighten the fuck up and enjoy ourselves, really, really hard to do that when your stress suitcase is weighing you down. So if you don't know how to put down your stress suitcase, this is what I want you to consider. Where in your life Do you currently give yourself permission to put down your stress suitcase? I'll give you a couple examples. For one, most of the time when people have a job where they have to show up and like, yeah, be professional, you know, whether it's at Starbucks or in an office or who knows, a nanny, I don't know what your job is. Where do you give yourself permission to put your stress suitcase down when you have to deal with that with your employer or with a customer or with a client? Do you let yourself put your stress suitcase down there when you're at work? Probably. You probably kind of have to be functional, right? What about if it's a night out with your best pals and you guys are knocking a few back and having a good time? Do you let yourself have that night off from carrying your stress suitcase? If it's your birthday and you wake up and you're like, oh my gosh, it's my special day. What do I want to do today? Today's my day. I want to make it the most it can be. Do you bring your stress suitcase with you to your birthday party? Do you lug it around with you when you're getting your birthday manicure? I love a birthday manicure. I love an any day manicure. There are little windows where we all do give ourselves permission to put down our stress suitcase. And if we do that in those areas of our lives, then obviously we must be capable of doing it in other areas. Like maybe when I first wake up in the morning, I immediately jolt awake and remember my stress suitcase, it's still with me. I have to think about all those stressful things. Does that sound familiar to anybody? Maybe in that moment is a wonderful opportunity to practice giving yourself permission that just says, you know, yeah, all those things that are in there right now, all that stuff that I know I have to worry about that's causing me stress, I can't do anything about it right now. Now is not the time to open up the suitcase and take everything out and look at it and you know, assess it and make a plan about it. So you know what I need to do this morning so that I can have an okay day is I need to leave my stress suitcase under the bed right now. That's okay for me to do that. That's a smart, healthy choice. That'll help me get through the day mo better, mo easier. Just have a less stressful, more fun experience. And when I get home tonight, if I want to go pick up my stress suitcase, if I want to go check under the bed and make sure it's all still there, and I want to take shit out and I want to look at it and I want to make action plans and write lists and call people and talk to them about my stresses, I can do that right now. Gonna manage it. Gonna put it under the bed. So good to let ourselves do that. You don't have to carry your stress suitcase with you everywhere. If you are right now, girl, guy, put it down. Put it down, put it down, put it down now. That is my freestyle this Friday. I'm probably now gonna like go to Starbucks and get a little pumpkin spice action because that shit's still in season and I will never be sick of it, even though I had so much of it in my years as barista and beyond. I hope that you're having a great day, night, weekend, wherever you are. If you like this video, oh my God, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. If you want to keep up with me on the regs in a different capacity, you can head to the link in the description and go to my homepage, amyyoungcoaching.com, and sign up to be on my email list. I would love to connect with you that way. You're awesome. And until next time, I'll see ya. Don't wait till like 2 or 3 months in when you think that you've secured him and bagged him and it's safe to be yourself now. I'm telling you, girl, deliver on day 1.